And welcome everyone, this is Sam Aviator, and today we're gonna fly from Charlotte to John F. Kennedy, New York. I hope it's a pleasant flight, and without any delays we will start with the proceedings. So we'll be flying the American Airlines today, and we will be American 811. We are connected to VATSIM. I don't see too many planes, but there's another American right here. There's a Delta there, and then there is this another American lining up on the runway, 18 center. So without any further delay, let's just go over the flight plan that we have for this flight. And we have planned for runway 18 center, which is the active right now, and Barmy for departure, and then Cameron for arrival. We are gonna have a fuel that's gonna be 7,114 kilograms. So we have just about a little bit less there. So we will go ahead and start flight leg. We're starting with a turnaround configuration, so we're gonna have to just basically not the first flight, but rather than starting from cold and dark, and just there's no point doing that, I feel. So in case if you guys want to know how to do it, I can do another live stream for that. But apart from that, I'll continue doing the cold and dark configurations, sorry, the turnaround configurations. Alright, so we'll go to fuel weight and balance payload. Our fuel is going to be, as I said, 7,114. So I'll just go ahead and do a 7,300, just to get that little bit of extra fuel. There's no harm in that. So that's done. We'll call the fuel truck. We'll go back to the payload again and see what how many people we have for this flight. So I'm just quickly pulling up the flight plan. The payload is 1,400 kilograms, so we will put that in here. Payload total 1.4, and that should give us the 1,400 kilograms of total payload. We're flying light. It's still, I don't know, but yeah, we should be trying to simulate real life situation, and with current times with COVID-19, there's not many people flying, so we will try to keep it that way and just fly lower weight. I think our fuel refueling is complete, so we can go ahead and I thought I updated that, but alright. FMC, we will go to position initialization. We are at Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. That's Charlotte. I don't remember what gate we spawned at, but we could just check it right here. It's Alpha 8. So Alpha 8 at the gate, and we are sorted with that. I'm just quickly gonna write down these things. That's how I like to do my flights on VATSIM, so I just have everything written down. So we are at Charlotte, Alpha 8. Our departure we've filed is the, what was it, Barmy for departure. So I just have that there. So when we get our clearance, those things are gonna be pretty easy to read back, and you don't have to, write all those things down. So we have that. Next we will go to route. Origin, we already have the Charlotte come in, so we have that. Our destination is gonna be Kilo Juliet. Where's the Juliet? Juliet, Foxtrot, and Kilo. Before I go any further, I want to make sure that, you know, my friends know I am online and streaming, so I'll quickly go ahead and share this link with them. It'll take just a second. Okay, copy link location. I'll go on Discord. Alright, I'm live streaming tonight's flight to come check it out. Alright, so we have that ready. I'm just gonna paste this over to a few other channels, and then we should be good to go from there. Alright, just one more thing to do before I do anything else is send a personal message to my friends so they can go ahead and watch our stream if they want to. Alright, so let's get back to our flight planning. We are American 811. That's a flight. Our company route is what I saved from my flight plan was Kilo, so Charlotte, J, where's the J? I always have trouble finding the J, and then FK01. So once we do that, we should have the plan in. Go for departures, arrival. We will plan for Barmy 4 and Romeo Delta uniform transition. Our arrival planning is gonna be Cameron 4. So we have that. Our weights we will get from there. Plan fuel 7.3 tons. Reserves will be 1.4, and our cost index for today is 35. Our cruise altitude is gonna be 3900, and I'm gonna have to get the wind data there from the flight plan. Alright, so let's see, what do we have here. Cruise winds 220 at 051, so we will go ahead and put that in here. Our ISA is gonna be 3 degrees Celsius. So that's pretty much started. Our transition altitude is 18,000 feet. We'll do a derated takeoff. And before I go any further, I just want to make sure if we have the real world weather on, which is not. So let's quickly do that. Meet our pin, apply changes. So things are gonna get just a little bit darker in here. And what else do we need? Alright, let me see if I can get this to work. I have my other screen on this side, rather another laptop there. just to monitor all the chats and all those things. I think this looks pretty good to me so far. Alright. So we're gonna just mute this other computer so we don't have trouble there. Alright, so we will continue our derated climbs and takeoffs. We'll do a flaps 5 and center of gravity, so our trim's gonna be 4.75. So I'm just gonna do that. Alright, so trim set. We'll set our VREFs. It's pretty slow. So V2 speed is 132, and let's see, legs. We haven't selected the runway, but our heading is gonna be 180 or something. We'll check that, cross-check with the charts once we get the runway. Alright, I think we are set. We are gonna go ahead and quickly pull the... Okay, there's no ATIS, so we have Charlotte Tower. So I'll go directly to tower 118.8. Okay. There we go. That's set. Wait, do we actually, does it work? Let's do a radio check. Charlotte Tower, American 811 radio check. We don't hear anything, so I'm gonna try to fix that. Charlotte Tower, American 811 radio check. Oh my god, my frequency was wrong. It is 118.1. So stupid. Alright, let's go ahead and call again to the tower. Charlotte Tower, American 811 radio check.
American 811 Charlotte Tower, I hear you 5x5.
Copy, thank you, American 811. Alright, so they hear us. We'll go ahead and file the flight plan.
I'm not on. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
I didn't hear you come in.
No, you're good.
Are you watching the stream?
I'm not, no. Should I be?
You can if you want to help me out a bit. I'm just
Where's
kidding.
the...
I put the link on the media channel.
Media... gotcha.
Q, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate if you could do that as well. It's gonna help.
Gotcha.
David says still not home. David, I'm just gonna be a while, but I appreciate you joining the stream, man.
Of course.
Come back home, and I'll see you in the air.
Hey.
And by the way, I got like this new headset, so hopefully the sounds much better than my previous ones.
Nice.
So, okay, I was filing the flight plan. Did I file it? Oh my god.
I can hop on delivery real quick.
Oh, you are?
I'm not right now, but I might be able to.
Sure, you can if you want to. I'm just about to file my flight plan, so...
Wait, let me know.
Thanks for the confirmation, David. Alright, yeah, I'll just quickly go ahead and file the flight plan. I have like so many windows open, I'm just gonna have to get used to that.
Let's see. Who's at Charlotte right now? What ATC?
Tower's online.
Who is it? Simon?
Oh, hold on, let me check that.
It's either Simon or Eli.
It's Evan.
Evan.
Evan's at tower.
Oh,
and
okay.
then-
Simon is monitoring. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then EK is at approach.
Ike. Yeah.
Ike.
Where are they? They're not even in the team speak. What is that?
Yes, David, that is true. And
Yo,
he's
what's
gonna
up?
jump in for me. Yeah, David's actually commenting on my stream, so
Yeah, I know, I
I'm
see
just
him.
responding in there. Alright, where were we? I think, yeah, I was about to ask for clearance, but if we're gonna jump in, then I might just wait for you to come in. And let's welcome everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Flight Deck, we'd like to add a welcome board. Anticipate possibly some light bumps or some choppy air as we climb out. As a precaution, keep our flight attendants seated for a few minutes. Make sure we know, what that ride's going to be like before they get up.
The overhead
Also
is
appreciate
good
it if
enough.
everyone would remain in their seats during that time. Thanks for being with us today.
Alright, the flight
Delivery.
announcement is complete. And I think that's pretty much it. We can go ahead and just pre-plan our pushback by the time Drew gets on, so we don't waste time on that. Pre-plan. Alright, I think we're most probably gonna get 1-8 center. So there's another American right there. Okay, we'll not get in his way of pushback, so
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
alright, so pushback is planned. We could actually go ahead and request already, and we will go ahead and turn on the APU right now. So once we get the clearance, we could straight away push back. So the APU is coming on. We'll request
Ground to
pushback.
cockpit, tow is driving up.
Is there any way I could find out who's watching the stream except like the people who comment? That should be really helpful. Alright, yeah, so
I'm hopping. I'm just waiting for my brief.
okay, sure. No worries. I have the pushback tug coming in.
Have you gotten your clearance yet?
No, I didn't. I was
Okay.
about to ask, but you jumped in, so I'm just
Alright.
gonna wait for you. Alright,
Mike?
before we do the pushback, we'll turn on the beacon lights, and it's about to get dark,
Okay,
so
all doors
logo
and
lights
hatches are closed, ready to connect.
and wing wheel.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding doors are closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure. Cross-check for airport staff. Stand by for all call.
Have a good flight.
Alright,
Yeah.
pushback tug is almost ready. Are you on already? No, not yet.
Gotcha.
Where do we go? Where do we go? Okay, David says he's invited you to his Discord also. Oh, I just realized the chat box that's coming in is kind of like getting
Yeah,
broken out.
Connected
513
and
is
bypass
previously
pin
vehicle.
inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay. Yeah, he's VFR filed at flight 0250. I'll change it.
Okay,
It's 513.
I'm just gonna try to fix that chat box. Just make it come in a bit.
Alright, other than that, no questions. Yeah.
And Drew, David's invited you to his Discord.
He's not- He's an arrival, so it's not that important, but yeah. Like, delivery my control DF.
What's gonna be your frequency?
Okay, I am hopping on 12715. Give me 1 minute. Let me connect.
127.
15.
Alright. So 12715 is set. I'm gonna be ready for you.
Alright, what's
Alright,
your
you are.
code?
I am American 811, but I'll ask your VATSIM.
811, no problem. I'm gonna def myself.
Alright, you ready, man?
No, hold on. Well, let's see, look at your Miami 4 Riley, KJFK 390, that's fine. Okay, no, you're good.
Okay, 8 is... I think it was 3...
Charles clearance, radio check.
Traffic code 5x5.
Just gonna... Should I ask for clearance now? You ready? I think it probably is. I'm Charlotte Delivery, American 811.
American 811, Charlotte Delivery.
Charlotte Delivery, American 811 at gate Alpha 8, requesting IFR clearance to JFK, New York. We have the weather.
American 811, good day. Clear to the JFK airport by the bar before departure. Round door transition then found. Maintain 8000. Expect flight level 39010 after. Departure 126.15. Squawk 6365.
American 811 is clear to JFK, New York via the Barmy 4 departure and Raleigh transition. Maintain 8,000 feet initial altitude. Expect flight level 390 10 minutes after departure, and departure frequency 126.15, squawk 6365.
American 811, read correct. Contact shot tower 18.1 for further.
Sorry, say again. Contact Tower 4.
Contact tower for... Excuse me. American 811, contact tower for taxi.
Alright, we will contact Tower for taxi, and we'll push back at discretion, American 811.
811, see you.
Boom.
Thanks, man. Are you getting off, or are you gonna stay on?
No, I can't stay on for like 1 minute. I'm on now.
Okay, 6, 3...
What?
6...
American 811, I don't even have your flight strip anymore.
You don't have what?
No, you're good. Yeah, well, there we go. 6365 for you.
Alright,
It's an open mic on frequency. Okay.
oops. Alright, so... RTO set.
Charles
Beacon is on.
Trump Shuttle 554 is over the Charlie.
Oh god, it's Trump Shuttle.
Switch to APU power. And... let's see, what else do we have? Disconnect the ground power.
554, Roger, clear on crest number 1.
Alright.
Number 1.
APU gen, got this at battery. I'm just gonna keep the lights on since it's gonna be dark in a while. So let's just fix those things first. Floodlights just a little bit, and then panel lights here. And also get the panel lights in right here for the deck. I think we are pretty much good to go. We will just turn on our flight directors at this point, and initial altitude's 8,000 feet, so we'll set that right here. And the next thing, okay, we have everything set correctly, and we now cannot be engaged for some reason right now, but
Sorry, Trump Shuttle 554, you're calling.
we should, let me just check that again.
701, Mike, Trump Shuttle 554.
Alright, yeah, that's because we don't have the departure runway in.
Alright, Trump Shuttle 544, Charlotte Delivery, good day. Clear to Philadelphia International Airport via the Kermit departure. Lima, India Bravo transition, then found. So we maintain 8,000, expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. 126.15, squawk. Go ahead, squawk 6352.
Alright, Trump Shuttle 554 is for the Philly. You're the Kermit
Just waiting to
departure.
confirm the
You're
departure
November delivery,
runway.
you're the 12. Maintain 8,000.
We could do it
Expect
later,
flight
it's
level
okay, we can
35010 after.
go ahead and push back. We'll just check if there's other planes out there. We are clear to push back. So,
Control 504, thank you, read back correct. Contact the suspect.
alright, we're ready for pushback, so we will go ahead and
118.1,
take the parking brake off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, so we have started our pushback. Yoshiko Clay said, how much is the mileage for the plane? I'm not really sure, man. I don't know how much the 737-800 burns. What happened? Why did he stop the pushback? Okay, while we're pushing back, we can go ahead and start the engines.
VATCOV 11 is on.
Alright. Let's watch the engines now. We have some... Oh, we don't have... Oh, I know why we don't have the APU bleed on. We don't have the rotations. Now we have N2 coming in.
Hey, do we have an ATIS up?
I didn't see one. Why is the anti-ice on? We need it off. That's
Yeah,
what the FMC was giving it. Alright, we have enough N2. We will get the fuel pumps in. So, let's see, this is a 1.5 hour flight, so probably once we take off, we'll have the status update and I can let you know the landing time. Alright, so pushback is starting. And first engine started, we're gonna monitor the N2 right here. Once that is about 20%, we'll go ahead and put the fuel in.
Before departure, car river transition as filed. Maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after.
Alright, 20%
Squawk
N1.
333.
Sorry, V2. And fuel's in. So left engine should start now. The pushback is being completed and
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
we'll go ahead and set the parking brake.
Flight level is 350.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And squawk is
Alright, the engines are on, so we'll go ahead and turn on the hydraulics, the yaw damper,
126.15.
the probe heats. Our cruise altitude is gonna be 39,000 for this flight.
Delta 246.
Alright, disconnect. Okay, we have everything started. We'll go ahead and do the taxi lights on. And the engine can now draw power for the plane. And we can go ahead, APU bleed off. And APU
Tow is
coming
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Alright, let's get the flaps going. There's the flap 1, so flap 1, 2, and 5. See them come out. And the flaps are ready. We can go ahead and check our flight controls. So just go there a bit to see that. Ailerons fine. Elevators working as well. Rudders all good. And just do like a whole rotation. Alright, the flight control looked good. We can go ahead and contact tower for taxi. 118.1. Good evening, Charlotte Tower, American 811, ready for taxi.
American 811, Charlotte Tower, runway 18 left, taxi via Mike, Charlie.
Charlotte Tower, is it possible we get runway 18 center since we're closer to that one?
American 811, standby.
Alright, we have asked for 18 center, or else we'll have to go to 18 left. So 18 left, yeah, Mike Charlie. Let's see.
American 811, that is approved on 18 center, taxi via Echo.
Thank you, really appreciate it. We will taxi to runway 18 center via Echo, American 811. Alright, so we've gotten what we wanted. Okay, just go ahead and put the runway in 18 center, and we should be good to go. And 183 is our heading. On this one, 183 on the first officer one. LNAV and VNAV can now be engaged. So we are good to go. We will go ahead and start our taxi. So parking brakes go out, and let's start our taxi.
You have ground coming on, just so you know.
Oh, okay. I already started my taxi, so...
No, that's good. He'll probably... No, maybe not. You're good. I just want to let you know.
Sure. Alright. Just gonna wait here and see if we are doing correctly. Okay. Echo. Not a lot of people. I expected there to be quite a few ones here for this Friday night. No worries. Hopefully we get some traffic in the air. Just gonna check the ATIS real quick. Actually, weather. And it's 2988. So we're good to go with that. Go ahead and put the transponder on TARA at this point. And oops, we are going out. Just a little bit, throttles to idle, so I can make this turn, and we'll hold short runway 18 center. Alright, We are holding short.
American 811, fly heading 240, wind 150 at 7, right 18 center, cleared for takeoff.
We'll fly heading 240 on departure and clear to take off runway 18 center, American 811. Right, landing lights on, fuel start switch is continuous, strobe is on, and we will start the clock. Alright, parking brakes off, and we'll arm the auto throttle. Alright, a rolling takeoff. Just establish ourselves on the center line. Right. 50% and 1 and toga. Checked.
V1.
Rotate.
+3.
And gear up. Feet. Autopilot's enabled. And select.
1000.
American 811, contact departure.
American 811 will contact departure. Alright, so departure frequency was 126.15. Good evening, Charlotte. Departure, American 811, heading 240, 3,000 feet with you.
American 811, Charlotte departure, radar contact, turn left heading 090, climb maintain 16,000.
Left heading 090 and we'll climb and maintain 16,000, American 811. Alright, so we needed to... That always happens to me. Alright, left heading 090. And we will climb to 16,000. We are going into the clouds now. And our gear is up, so we will go ahead and put it to off. It's a beautiful departure coming there from
American
Charlotte.
811, when able, proceed direct to Gulfy.
We'll proceed direct Gulfy, American 811. Alright, so direct Gulfy. Select that and just arm the LNAV. We should be ready to go. Climbing 7,000. Alright, we are completely in clouds right now. Auto trimming there. cross 10,000 feet, we'll turn the landing lights and the taxi lights off, and then start switches can go back to auto, stroke can go back to on, I mean without the strokes, and let's just see, we have everything here. Forgot to put the packs on our passengers were probably suffocating in there.
American 811, leave my airspace to 16,000, Washington Center's offline rider service terminated. Frequency change approved, have a great flight.
Frequency change approved, we will go to Unicom American 811, thank you for ATC. Alright, so we don't have ATC available, so we'll go to Unicom 122.8. I went the wrong way, I should have gone the other way. Alright, 122.8. Frequency, and
Fast you go.
we should be able to climb to 390 at this point.
Line is on, as turbulence can happen unexpectedly. If you open an overhead compartment, use caution, as carry-on items may have shifted during takeoff.
Oh yes, David, definitely I do need the switches. I'm gonna do it probably after December, maybe in January I'm gonna start working on that, because this acts funky. Sometimes it just, you know, changes the other knobs, and what is that? Also the scrolling and everything is just like zooms in and everything, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for switches. Butter052, hi, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for dropping by. Alright, we are crossing 80,000 feet. We'll go to standard pressure. We have everything that we need here. And Butter052, I really appreciate you joining the stream, man. Do leave a subscribe if you like the video. We're gonna be in the air for a while right now, but every subscribe would help for me starting this channel out, so I want to bring in really great content. So thanks for joining in, man. Really appreciate it. So, let's go check the cockpit a bit. Oops. No one, absolutely no one. I think I changed my EFB settings. I'm gonna go get us some passengers here. Settings, I think it should be here, I believe. Probably not. Just gonna see. No, yes. I don't believe it's gonna be here, so realism. Tire blow. Not here as well. General config. I think. Hopefully it's here. I completely forgot where it was to show passengers. Wow, if anyone knows, I could do that as well. Where was it? Where was it? Heidi Yoke. I want to see the passengers, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that some other time. Or did he just take it out in the update? Alright, never mind. We will do that some other time. But at this point, we are turning. We are en route to Army. And our estimated time for arrival is 56 minutes. And 2 seconds. Let's see, what can we do? Participants. All I can see is my name, but it says 2 watching right now, so it's hard to figure out who is watching. We are nicely in the air. Nice view for the passengers on both sides. Some beautiful scenery right there. Sun beaming in. I'm gonna have to find out a way to take screenshots. Or actually, I do know that. So I can later go ahead and update thumbnail. Right, we have the screenshot saved. So we are 53 minutes away from our arrival. I thought it was open mic and we had almost all centers online today, but unfortunately we don't, so we're gonna have to stay on Unicom, otherwise the flight would have been a little more exciting with ATC going on, but we'll take this. We're starting out, we're good. Who else do we have here? Oh, I still don't see the participants properly. It says on viewer. So we'll go ahead and check the progress page. Let's see, what do we have? JFK at 0031 Zulu. I've offset my time by just an hour, so we're probably not gonna see the right thing. But we'll be landing in about 30 minutes. So once we reach cruise, we will go ahead and continue to review our arrival procedures. Okay, yeah, I thought it was in the next 30 minutes, so we're still far away from arrival. I forgot to clean this up. Whoops. Auto brakes off. Yeah, this jagged lines you see are the Vulcan problem. I'm running on the Vulcan beta, so but I do see some artifacts here. I have no clue why they are here. I never saw them before. I see some artifacts in the screen right here and then here as well. This one's hard to see. It's in the shadow, but if we go, or probably it's just gone. I don't remember what screen it was, but
1,000 to go.
yeah. Alright, so we are approaching our cruise altitude, 39,000 feet. We will go ahead and get the level off. And let's just turn on the weather radar.
Initial cruise altitude expected. Fairly smooth ride today. We have the seatbelt sign turned off, and while you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
Turn on the seatbelt signs. Alright, I think it just be auto.
With us on America.
We have a nice tailwind going on. We're getting a decent ground speed, 475 knots. It's actually 479. For some reason, the overlay is showing 474, but it's okay as long as it's not way different. We should be good. So we have leveled off at 39,000 feet. In the air. This is interesting. David, are you still here? .76. We're now at 465 ground speed. We are having a little bit of shaking out here. We should be good. Alright, who do we have? It's 2 watching now. Welcome, whoever that is. I'm gonna figure out a way to see who are all watching the stream, so that way I can just check that out. Oh, it's David again. Just getting home, going to eat some dinner. Thanks, David. Thanks for dropping by. And we have the estimated time expected as in the next 48 minutes, so if you can come back for the landing, it would be great, if you have time, of course. But man, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it, man. We have the link here. I can just ask other people. Okay. That post, probably a good place to paste. surprised why it's not coming up. Alrighty, we have that set. So let's look at the chart. I'm also gonna figure out a way to get this done for the next streams, so it's kind of a little bit more interactive. But anyway, I'm gonna just check out the JFK charts. On Star, we are on the Cameron Forge arrival. What transition do we have? We have the Psi transition. So it's this one, the CIO transition. So Cameron for and then we don't know what the runway is, so we look at that. Also have the airport diagram right there. And we have a subscription here. We have Project Divan has just subscribed. Thank you for the subscribe, Project. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Everything is good. Just gonna go ahead and set the auto brake to 1. Let's go do the checklists. We are alright. Descent checklist. Landing altitude. So for JFK, it's gonna be. We'll put it as 50 feet. Let's see. 50. We're almost close to 12 feet, but that's what we'll do. So that is checked. Let's check the recall. Good with that. Recall is checked. We're gonna set the VREFs. So let's go to the progress page. We are there. JFK 4.5 tons and then this 5.10. So we are gonna be burning 1.2 tons of fuel. So 20.2, so this will be 49, and then we will be doing a flaps 30 landing, and plus 5, so 133 will be our VREF. And let's see, what else do we have? Minimums we'll do once we clear everything else, and auto brake set to 1. But it's most likely, when you go to radio minimums, it's usually 200, so we'll just have that in for now, and once we get the arrival runway, we can go ahead and make those specific settings. So going nicely, 23:37, we still have a long time to go before we reach our top of descent. I forgot to take this out, but hey, we do have some precipitation around us. We might have some turbulence, so I'm just gonna turn on the seatbelts.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
And we'll announce a little turbulence warning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going through an area of turbulence. We ask passengers to please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Thank you.
Well, thank you for the announcement, Mr. or Mrs. Flight Attendant. Alright, what else do we have? I'm gonna have to see what this artifact thing is, man. This is really bothering me. I wish we had ATC for this flight, man. This could have just made things much better. But yeah. Landing is one part that I'm still to, get consistent at. So, I sometimes get amazing landings, and then sometimes they're just horrible, like, you shouldn't be even watching that. But now that I've made this decision to, start streaming, everyone's gonna watch each one of my landings, so that's much more pressure, I would say. Alrighty, where are we on the progress bar? Next page. Zibo. Still have a long way to go. The C transition, so we'll already be on the arrival very soon. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up Fantastic. And see where we are. We're still pretty far out. New York Center is online, but we're still way outside of their airspace. But once we get into the New York airspace, should be able to get some ATC. Ground speed's 465. We're doing a 233. That's pretty slow, but yeah, I've barely ever flown at this altitude. We're saving a ton of fuel, trust me. And we're flying so high. Stable flight. Just a little bit of shaking going on. Alright. Everything's looking good. And I'll be right back. guys, I'm back. So let's see where we are at this point. Thank you, Yash. Awesome flying. Yeah, we're just pretty much cruising right now. So, how does the weather look at the destination? Let me just quickly find that out. VTAR, JFK. The visibility is good. Don't have too many clouds. Yeah, there's crazy winds at New York though. It's 19 knots, so the landing is gonna be interesting. Yeah. So pretty much cruising. We are. Let's see, how far are we from our top of descent? We're getting there, and once we get close to New York, we will also have ATC available. Oh, actually the center is online now. I wonder why he hasn't asked me to contact him, but we will go ahead and contact what center is that? DC center. It's 133.72. Do we have that in? 133.72. So we will contact DC ADC. Just gonna make the flight a little bit more interesting. 133. Turbulence 725.
20013, 19 center, clear to land. 19 center, clear to land. It's 77 away. 9933, heavy, that's regional jet is for the parallel, wind 20013, 19 left, clear to land.
DC Center, American 811, flight level 3990.
American 3, correction, American 811, Washington Center, squawk 0554.
Alright, wheel squawk 0554, American 811.
Delta 1895, cross ESO, want to maintain, cross ESO at and maintain 10,250 knots, the Philly altimeter 290. That's our, set up space at 62. Oh, I'm sorry, 933, the affirmative, tower 120.1. Maple 7708, contact the tower 120.1. 120.1 and cancel landing clearance, Maple 7708. Yeah, affirmative, cancel landing clearance, contact the tower for your landing clearance. Washington Center, good night, American 1134 through 2.90, 320. See, I missed the call sign. Say the call sign again. American 1134. American 1134, Washington Center, stay your position. About 40 miles east of
Hey, you're back.
Also,
almost getting to the top of descent now.
Delta 7091 radar contact for 27 miles southwest of Snow Hill, flight level 360. Roger that, so we need it. Watch ticket A, JetBlue 1097 45 northeast of RML, flight level 340. JetBlue 1097, Washington Center, radar contact, squawk 0513. 0513, JetBlue 1097. Delta 148 radar contact, 4 miles east of the, actually what we'll call 8 miles east of Roanoke, flight level 320. Delta 529 radar contact, we'll call it 20 miles northeast of Cape Charles, flight level 360. American 811 radar contact, 3 miles south of Patuxent, flight level 390.
Copy radar contact, American 811.
Flight level 360, Delta 5.
we
Delta
are.
246, want to send you up.
Let's see, how far out are we from top of descent? We're still pretty far out, 80 miles out of top of descent. We already have our checklist almost completed.
Number 1384, watch to send you up.
Descent.
Jump at 1384, Washington.
PA system.
Delta 148, counting the line, center 132.97. 132.97, Delta 28.
So once we are about 20 miles from top of descent,
Jump
we
at
will
1384, I have a route amendment for you here. in just a
announce to the
moment.
cabin
I'll
that
get back
we
in a
will be
second.
starting our descent.
Delta 54 cross, let's see, for now cross Cameron to maintain 11,000, 250 knots, Kennedy altimeter 2902. Delta 54 across Kennedy, Christian cross Cameron to maintain 11,250 knots, Kennedy altimeter 2902. Cross Cameron at 11,000, Kennedy altimeter 2900, what was that again, Delta?
You're too
Kennedy
low.
altimeter 2902, standard.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
you're-
was just talking about.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
1097, quarter to flash, join the Aussie 1 arrival. First class.
Momentum is.
Oh, yeah.
American at 811 at positive discretion,
Hold on.
descend and maintain level 240.
At pilot's discretion, we will descend and maintain flight level 240, American 811. Alright, so we have gotten
554, confirm your direction, no hill
the
to join
descent
the Speedway 10
clearance, so
arrival.
we'll probably start our descent for a smoother one. So let's announce the
554, right
descent.
enable, heading 070, direction, no hill.
We already sending,
Okay, 070, Sparta 21Q Heavy, after Hyper, descend via the Hyper 7 arrival, expected to runway 100, center first.
Descent checklist is almost ready. We just have to put in our minimums.
Nice.
Washington Center, good evening, American 631, passing through 24,000 feet.
So Drew, do you like the FNO better or the open mic?
American 631, thanks.
Definitely.
Delta 1895, contact Delta F approach 128.4 today.
Yeah, it's just that the traffic kind of gets like
Yeah.
Alright,
really,
Jumbo
how do I say,
1384.
really dispersed,
Jet
and everyone's flying all over the
37,
country.
if you're up with me, left turn Bravo 4 and stay with me to the ramp. Jumbo 1384, go to the Boston Logan Airport as
Just gonna
filed.
reduce the ATC volume a bit. I can't hear
Actually,
you
stand by
at
one,
all.
please.
I was flying on Unicom until the Washington Center
Right.
came in, so it's
Yeah.
good.
American 3373 Washington Center, roger, climbing safe hold 330.
You can come at Miami at 2 o'clock in the morning as always.
Alright. Alright, so we have been given permission to descend to 240.
Let's see, where are you? You are 54. No, you're not. Don't tell me, don't tell me. 529. No,
I'm still
you
40
are-
miles out of top of descent, so probably I'll just
200.
wait for a bit before I start descending.
Alright.
So we have a little bit of sunset lighting going on now. Oh yeah. I did like a 1 hour offset for the timing, so we have more
Nice.
daytime and then
Alright,
probably arrive at JFK.
Right.
Nicer weather.
Alright,
Let's see how it goes.
Logan Airport is filed, except
It's American 811.
Norfolk, it'll be
You are 811. I don't know why I highlighted it over you and it didn't say anything.
actually I'm showing that last flight did that same routing, that was incorrect,
you
for the altitude demo.
It's like,
I don't know if, I mean, I do have the subscription alerts on, but I'm not sure if it's working or if anyone has subscribed
What?
yet.
Delta 347 Washington Center, roger.
I think I'm already subscribed to you.
What? You did?
I think so. I think last time he streamed.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't have the alerts on at that time.
Full
Now,
amendment.
I just
That's gonna work out better. Let me know if you can accept it. Yeah, fine.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to hear Discord. Oh, there is. I think
Yeah.
I got an alert.
I heard
message.
something.
Oh, yeah. So that should just appear on the screen.
No, I can change it as long as you
Drew
can accept the rest.
F. Drew Foxtrot just subscribed.
That's the one.
And thank you for the subscribe, man.
1384 Roger. Clerk to Los Angeles
I'm gonna-
for the amended
I'm gonna
route.
try to
And,
change that
Raleigh Outfitter
subscription
to,
Yeah.
Christian
thing.
Cruiser
That's a
423.
default one you get with Streamlabs OBS. I'll hopefully try to get something creative like a landing plane,
Yeah.
or you know, like every time someone subscribes, there's like a video coming in for a plane that lands,
Nice.
or maybe a plane crash. That would be fun. Your subscription was so hard on me that the plane crashed.
11,000 Kennedy up center 2902.
Alright, now we are about 20 miles from top of descent, so we will start descending. You have a nice tailwind going in, so that's always good.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Delta 3205 Washington Center, good evening.
Descending pretty fast.
Like Atlanta. Nope, actually pretty busy, just got on, so a little bit busy. Surprising.
Alright, now we have a really good looking weather. Wow. This is amazing.
First 21 Kilo Heavy Class Shooter at about 5,000, fire straight in ILS runway 19 center approach.
Yeah, we should be arriving at a good time. Dusk. That should call for a beautiful landing, but the winds are super crazy.
I didn't give you a spot code, sorry. Climb via the SID and expect level 33010.
Let's see, do we have the JFK 8 is speed 2? We have information Oscar. Information Oscar.
American 811, cross hogs out of maintain flight level 180.
Cross hogs and maintain flight level 180, American 811. Alright, let's see, hogs at and maintain 180 slash 180 and hogs. Alright, and then we can go into our VNAV descent profiles.
Washington Order, 2120 with you, climb response 215. American 2120, Washington Center, Roger, maintain level 240. 240, American 2120.
Super cool.
Southwest 266, flight heading 360, vector, final approach course, and going to maintain 2,500. 360,
Linear spot. This is neat.
Washington Center, American 327, you climb into flight number 183 from there, 360. American 327, Washington Center, Roger. American 327, climbing safe level 360. Roger, climbing safe level 360, American 327. Hold on. Frontier 2034, Washington, you with me? Frontier flight 2034, radar contact lost.
Descending with our VNAV profile, so that will definitely be good.
So 7891 for traffic, climbing safe level 380.
Where do we have drag required, so we'll just turn
So 7091
speed
traffic,
brakes
9
here.
o'clock, 5 miles, same direction, company Boeing 737, flight level 360.
I have a company in traffic. I have a company in flight, so I must have 7091, 9 o'clock.
Delta 7091, roger. Actually, when you get a 7 maintain flight level 340 for now.
Back down 340, 7091.
Roger, 2934, radar contact re-established. Are you with me? Southwest 266, the turn rate heading 150.
Alrighty. We are
At 127,
descending.
what's your destination?
Delta 127 is direct, destination New River. Charlie Alpha.
Okay, roger that. Alright, I got you now. It's Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Hey, Washington, Trump Shuttle 524, what is this descent?
Trump Shuttle 554, yes, sorry about that. Descend and maintain 10,000, 10,000 to Philadelphia, altimeter 3004.
3004 down to 10,000, Trump Shuttle.
Get that sunset pretty soon.
Trump Shuttle 554,
turning.
Zibo cross Cedar Lake, Fuel and maintain 8,000, and affiliate altimeter, again, 3004.
Cedar Lake down to maintain 8,000.
Do we still need the drag? Is the question. Let me just turn that back off. Too much shaking going on. Still don't have anything coming up, so.
Delta 54, got a gear approach 128.12.
128.12.
Virgin 21 kilo heavy contact, Dulles Tower 120.1.
We might get the 120.1.
Ship with 1384, runway 23 right, taxi Tango 8
Just
Bravo.
have that in our standby radio. And if we get that, then
Virgin
we can just go
2934,
ahead and tune in.
you're still with me at all?
And does it seem like he's at the cockpit?
It keeps pausing on me in mid-flight here. He needs to either disconnect or continue his flight. You're calling for Frontier 2034. Southwest
Alright.
266 is 4 miles from, 6 miles from Jeans, cross Jeans at or above 2,000. Court Isles runway 10 approach.
Forgot to do this.
I'm sorry, who's calling? It was multiple at once again.
18,000.
Frontier flight 2034. Frontier flight 2034, watch this. So you keep pausing on me. Either suggest you disconnect or continue the flight, or I don't know what's going on with you, but you keep pausing mid-flight and you're going to be blocking up the airway there. Sorry about that. If it continues, let me know. I'll disconnect. Roger.
Some count.
So 1135 Washington Center, roger.
We got a new widget, the viewer count.
Not going to be able to cross Cedar Lake at 8,000.
Shuttle 554, roger. Yeah, just best rate down to 8,000 if you can. You still got 46 miles to fill it, so you might be able to make it, but best rate down if you can.
Thank you.
See if we can add anything else. Destination, chat box.
At 1287, Potomac departure radar contact. Climb in, maintain, for now, climb in, maintain 15,000.
Right, we are descending. We have some precipitation a little bit outside, but we should be good at this point. Oton Hogs, we will cross and maintain at 180, so that is good.
Southwest 266, the wind 2106, runway 10, quarter line.
Pretty. Very good. What do we have on the other side? Look at that winglet blocking the sun right there. That's amazing.
American 811, contact New York approach 128.12, good day.
We'll contact New York approach 128.12, American 811. Bye-bye.
United 1287, the highest level to get you is flight level 23. American 90371, turn left main 250, join 22 left, localizer. Canada 55, flight head 360, descend maintain 3000. 360, 3000, Kazakhstan. 55, disregard the altitude, maintain 4000. Maintaining 4000, Canada 55. Northwest 5008, contact Canada Tower 119.1.
What was that?
American 9671, 5 miles from Ross, we maintain 3000 to the south, is clear for our last one with 22 approach.
We're gonna maintain
New York Center, American 811, descending to flight level 180.
American 811, ILS runway 22 left.
ILS runway 22 left, and we have information Oscar, American 811.
That's
Delta
it,
54, flight heading 010.
Alright, so we have gotten our arrival runway. That's gonna be 22 left, so we'll do ILS 22 left. And transition do we have?
American 811, depart camera heading 050, expect ILS 22 left, altimeter 2992.
We'll depart Cameron at heading 050, American 811.
Canada 55, gonna maintain 3000.
Alright, Cameron.
Canada 3000,
So we're gonna go leave Cameron at 050, so just have that set, and then
American 90671, maintain 180 knots till 5 mile final.
050 and ILS 22 left. So we'll go ahead and put on the frequencies. 110.90, 110.90 on this one, and then and our course is gonna be 224. 224 and 224 for the first officer. Alright, so we have that set. We'll go ahead and review the ILS chart.
671, contact Canada Tower 119.1. Canada 55, left main 270.
ILS 22 left. Alright, so we have our minimums at 200 feet, so we're good with that. So our descent checklist is complete, and then we'll go ahead and go for approach. Passengers now. Alright, so once we start our approach, we'll go ahead and check the rest of it. But we are 180. We are just about on the path to descend, so we should expect further descent in just a
left main 250, join 22 left, localizer. 222 left, localizer, Canada 55. Delta 54, flight heading 360. 360, Delta 54. Canada 55, 5 miles from Ross, we maintain 3000 to the south, clear for the ILS runway 22 left approach. Clear 22 left approach, Canada 55.
we are now approaching Cameron, so we are gonna have to leave Cameron at heading 050. There's probably a way to do it in the fixes page. But I'm just gonna let it go for this one. There's something to know though.
Delta 54 is maintain 3000.
Approaching Cameron, and that's beautiful lighting out there. Sun is setting to the west here.
American 811 is going to maintain 8000, altimeter 2992.
We'll descend and maintain 8,000, American 811. 8,000.
Delta 54, left heading 270.
And then altimeter 29er.
Delta 55, 180 knots, 2 miles, 5 miles final, contact tower 91, good night.
Alright, so we have the altimeter set.
18025,
And we are going to be ready for arrival in just a moment. Just enjoying this amazing view. Alright, are we at Cameron? Alright, so we have to depart at 050 at Cameron. Probably gonna get turned around before we get our landing. We are already turning, heading 050, American 811.
Delta 54, flight heading 250, join 2 to left, localizer. 250, join 2 to left, localizer, double 4.
Do have some clouds here and there's some precipitation, so that is good. That is definitely good. So we have 2 to left here. Just gonna go around. So, all right. So speed brake is armed. Oops. Yeah, there's some issue with the latest update there. We'll arm the speed brake right now, manually. Passenger signs, seatbelts are on.
Delta 54, 4 miles from Rosalie, maintain 3000 and established, clear for the last runway 2 to left approach. Maintain 3000, still established, cleared, ILS 2 to left approach. Delta 54. American 811, fly heading 040.
Heading 040, American 811. Alright, 040. There we have it. And we're gonna have to slow down to 250 once we cross 10,000 feet. Just gonna let it descend for a while, so that way you're not skipping anything. Wow, look at those clouds there. Can't see a thing, do we? See the sun now? Or lower?
1,000 to go.
Delta 54, contact Kennedy Tower 91, good night. Already Kennedy Tower, good night. Delta 54.
Alright, we have almost reached 8,000. Oh, and we forgot to reduce our speed. That's why you need to keep it managed. We're below 10,000, so engine starts. We're just gonna go to continuous. Landing lights can come on at this point. And we can go to strobes. Right, landing lights are on, passenger signs as needed, altimeter is set, and approach checklist is complete.
KLM 645 Heavy, this is New York approach, expect on last 2 to left, Kennedy altimeter 2992. 2992.
So we have slowed down, so we can stop back the speed brakes and set at an armed position. And New York approach, American 811, we have leveled off at 8,000.
American 11, New York approach, roger.
Now we have some shaking going on. I have the terrain radar on. Still at 250, so we don't need flaps.
American 811, descend to maintain 4,000.
We'll descend to 4,000 American 811. Alright, so
American 811, flight heading 020.
Heading 020, American 811. Alright, so we are going heading 020 and level change to descend to 4,000 feet. We should start reducing our speed now. He's taking us on the approach. Flex page. They want us to be at 170 by Bosley. It's kind of crazy. Why are we not descending?
Approach K900 at 6500 towards Republic.
And speed brake is out, so we will continue our descent. We've got our power should come back
New York approach,
in
radar
shortly.
contact 7 miles southeast of Carpenter, BOR at 6,600. For now, Kennedy altimeter is 292. Stand by for the reported altimeter, and welcome aboard. We're back. Thanks.
Need to use speed brake for a while now.
Cab 900, reported altimeter 2993. Expect runway 19. We'll expect runway 19 at Farmingdale. Thanks so much, 900. American 811, flight heading 360.
Left heading 330, American 811.
Yeah, heading 360, heading north.
360, American 811.
And yeah.
Alright, so we are heading north, heading
Cap 900, going left down
60 or 000 at this point. We will go ahead and we'll just let it descend a bit more.
Cap 900, just to verify the
We need to be at 3,000 at Rossley.
Pretty good, 5x5. Got it, thank you.
So, yeah, we definitely need that descent rate. I'm just gonna go flaps 1 to help us descend faster. There we go. There we go. Descent rate 2,000 now.
Yeah, 645 heavy, just gonna maintain 1,000.
1,000 to go.
American 811, fly heading 340.
Left heading 340, American 811. Alright, 340. Descending 4,000 so we can get the speed brakes off and into armed position. We will reduce our speed to the flaps of speed. Or maybe not. Let's just have it at 210 for now. Still pretty far out, 17 miles out. That shouldn't be a problem. Righty.
American 811, just gonna maintain 3,000.
We'll go down to 3,000 feet, American 811. Alright, so descending to 3,000 now. We can still go. It shouldn't be a problem at all for us.
1,000 to go.
American 811, left heading 270.
Left heading 270, American 811.
Yeah, 645 heavy, just gonna maintain 7,000.
270. So we'll get one more turn and then we'll be intercepting the localizer. So I'm just gonna slow down to the
American 811, turn left heading 250.
left heading 250, American 811.
American 811, thank you, 7 miles from Rossley. Maintain 3,000 till establish of the localizer. Clear for the LS and with 2 to left approach.
We'll maintain 3,000 until established and clear for ILS 2 to left approach, American 811. Alright, so we are clear for the approach here. We can go ahead and arm the approach mode. So that is done. We have to verify the localizer capture.
Cap 900, thank you for your help. Join the shoreline to the west. Maintain VFR.
And flaps 5 at this point. And we'll go down to our flaps 5 speed in just a moment. Alright, flaps 5 speed is...
Okay, 645, just gonna maintain 5,000.
Alright, we are established on the localizer and shortly we'll be starting our turn for 2 to left. Localizer capture is verified. We'll wait for the glide slope capture and then have our landing gear down after that. 2,000, 3,000, 1,800 below. I don't see the glide slope marker yet. Just kind of... Alright, Let's see if we get it back. Not yet, not yet. I'm worried that the glide slope is gonna help us for this approach. Go flaps 10.
American 811, contact Kennedy Tower 19-1, have a good night, see you next time.
Contact Kennedy Tower 19-1, thank you for the ADC, American 811, good night.
KLM 45 heavy, flight heading 300, vector left, 2 left.
19 and
300, vector flight left, 2 left, KLM 649 heavy.
Departure radar vectors embarrassment is filed. Time to maintain 5,000, expected flight level 23010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9 or squawk
we officially
1525.
do not have any descent crate. Kennedy Tower, American 811 for runway 22 left.
American 811, Kennedy Tower 15. Wind is 200 at 12, gust 16, runway 22 left, 30 left.
Clear to land, runway 22 left, American 811.
And 587, Boston and Kennedy.
So we don't have
2500.
okay, it's starting to rain now. I'm gonna turn on the wipers just in case.
Contact 7599, contact departure 135.9 or 0.
Wonder about us 19, thank you very much for that service, got low, 799.
Zeppelin 587, clearance, sorry, prefect is correct. Information November, current pushing starting discretion, runway 22 right for departure, advise ready for taxi.
Descending on the profile, at least until now, but we're gonna reduce. We're gonna get gear down, flaps 15, and reduce to our final approach speed. We are 7.5 miles out off the runway. Like we can go flaps 25. High, so we increase our descent
I am getting
rate
some
a
translations
bit.
from you, I just can't hear your voice. Anyways, Royal Mark 01 November is cleared to contact launch of via Bedding 6 departure, radar vectors Bedding and contact translation that is filed. Time to maintain 5,000, expect flight
And we're back on the glide slope, so we can go back to 750. And we'll go flaps 30, 5.5 miles DME. We are right at our speed, so let's go ahead and take manual control. So auto throttle off and my plane. Slightly high.
Stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Royal Mark 01 November 1526.
Right on the
Royal Mark
approach.
01 November, reback is correct.
No, it's X-Plane 11. And I'm right about to land. Checked.
Approaching minimums. 200.
Minimums.
Landing.
One 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And we had a hard landing here. But we should be good.
American 811, welcome to Kennedy, exit right when able.
Exit right to enable American 811. Alright. Manual braking.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned
That was crazy hard landing. Our passengers had
Take a moment to
a huge issue right now. They all were pretty scared, but hey, we made it safe.
When you open the overhead compartment, be careful. as
Oh
items
yes,
may have
I
moved
know. That was a really hard landing. Tower American 811, permission to cross the runway.
American 811, what terminal do you want?
We can go to whichever is the closest, American 811.
American 811, Terminal 4, taxi via hotel, cross runway 22 right.
Well, taxi via hotel and cross runway 22 left, 22 right, American 811. Alright, so we'll clean up our flaps. And at the end of this, we are gonna watch this super bounce that we had on the landing. 2 touchdowns there. Crossing the runway here. And we'll start the speed brakes here, which it is. We are at hotel right now and we are crossing runway 22 right. Could have done better for the landing, I just reduced the power too early. Alright, where is the way? Where do we have to go? Alright, we see it. You have just landed, but we'll be playing the replay again, so stay tuned for it. We had a bounced landing, but hey, I said before, landing is one part that I need to fix. Probably the most important part. Just go in here at the terminal. Turn on the APU at this point. Turn off the landing lights. Just keep the taxi light on.
Kennedy Tower, Giant 712 with you.
Giant 275, Kennedy Tower, good evening.
Good evening, requesting IFR
we
clearance
will
to
stop
the
right there.
airfield as well. Information,
Set the parking brake. Clean up the plane.
Giant 275, transfer on question about.
Do we have the APU come on yet? No, it's still still working. Wiper is off. And let's see. Alright, do we have the APU on? We do. So we can go ahead and turn on the APU bleed. And APU gen. Our engines can come off.
Kennedy Tower, KLM 645 Heavy, establish ILS, duty left.
KLM 645 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Wind 200 at 12 gust.
And we have arrived.
Clear to land, duty left, KLM 645 Heavy. Kennedy Tower, Delta 627, holding short of
Let's
Alpha, ready to
just
taxi.
turn off the other lights.
Delta
light can stay
627,
on.
Rowan 2 right, taxi
Position
to Bravo,
lights.
Echo cross runway 31 right.
Anti-collision light can go off.
Alright, over to 2
So,
right, via
then
Bravo Echo, and we'll cross 31
We
right.
have it. Alright, so we are just gonna log off the frequency. Or actually.
Giant 275, due to weather, Robbinsville is closed.
Alright, we're good to go then. Let's just connect ground power and shut down the APU. Ground services, GPU connect, set chocks. We have ground power now. APU bleed can turn off, APU can turn off. And get back to the turnaround state, probe heat can go off. So well, we made it. We're gonna watch some replays here. For that we will disconnect from VATSIM, which it almost automatically did. So yeah, we are disconnected from VATSIM. We can go ahead and watch the landing. A little too far out. Can go ahead and watch from here where we were coming with a crab. Crosswind landings are always rough. It's a good approach. It could have just get that coming. Went back in the air there. And then finally onto the ground. Can go ahead and watch from the runway. From the tower, from the runway first. The tower kind of messes up the frames for me. Runway. What runway is that? Oh, I see us coming. We can come in a little bit faster. What runway is this? It should take us to the most relevant runway. I'm watching some. Welcome to New York. Make sure to maintain 6 feet. Oh yeah, definitely. We had like 8 passengers in the flight, so yeah, I've given them complimentary masks because of the hard landing. There we go. There we go with the landing. Yeah. Now let's go back and watch it from the tower. What is that? I don't want to watch that. I want to watch my plane come in. Oh, there we did. Pretty far away. Now we know where the plane is. Let's see when we get the view. Okay, there is the plane, so we can go back a little bit. It's the landing there. Okay. Zoomed in. And not too bad, not too bad at all. It was hard for sure. We had a bounce, but it was still safe enough. Let's see. We got the runway, we got... Alright, that's the last angle we're gonna be looking in from. We're coming in with a crab here. So look at that beautiful landing lights. New York City. Just coming in at sunset. It's nice rain there. Getting terrible frames, but we'll take that for the landing. The crab was crazy, honestly. Should have had fixed the crab right about there, but I'm just too scared my rudder doesn't work properly yet. Wow, we're going out of the runway. And there we make the correct turn to get back onto the center line. And we had that little S-turn going there. Crazy. Passengers were probably like thrown around in the cockpits. But hey, welcome to New York, and I think that would be it for the replay. And why is the sim paused? Alright, so we can go ahead and turn off the logo lights. The collision is off. Engine start switches. Can go to auto. For some reason they're not. But yeah, that is it for the stream. Something wrong with the sim now. It's not working. But well, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it for everyone who's joined and chatted and subscribed. And if you're new to this channel and if you're watching the stream at a later point, make sure you subscribe if you liked the content. Thank you so much, and we will see you some other time, hopefully very soon. Bye bye, and take care.